Cardoso protecting the basket.
Gets another block. Cardoso is a machine back there. Carter gets it to go.
Kennedy Carter, aka Hollywood, is currently 25 years old. She hails from Fort Worth, Texas, and she is currently number 7 on the Chicago Sky's WNBA basketball team. Kennedy Carter grew up in Mansfield, Texas with her 3 brothers. What's ironic is that in elementary school, Kennedy Carter said that she idolized NBA basketball player Allen Iverson. Growing up as a child, Kennedy Carter's father would actually make her do dribbles or drills by dribbling a tennis ball in the grass. Kennedy Carter became a member of USA basketball team, and they won gold in the 2016 summer FIBA Americas U18 championship. April 17th, Kennedy Carter became the 4th overall draft pick for the Atlanta Dream team. I just want to read you a little quote that's directly from Kennedy Carter's mouth. It kind of parallels, I believe, with Allen Iverson. So Kennedy Carter says, "I came in here with a chip on my shoulder." Like, this is after she became drafted 4th overall pick for the Atlanta Dream. She said, "I came in here with a chip on my shoulder," Carter said, "even with being picked 4th, and I feel like that chip has been there my entire life." When Carter joined Atlanta, coach Nikki Colon said Carter was misunderstood. Kind of like Allen Iverson, right? Cullen said, "I think she wants to win and she wants to be the best, but I also think she felt a little bit overshadowed by the number 1 drafted player, University of Oregon, and New York Liberty star Sabrina Ionescu." I remember her in the draft, and it's very hard in that scenario. So again, like, Kennedy Carter came in with the attitude. Well, now you can say a bad attitude. Again, like, she's misunderstood. She was disappointed in herself, I'm sure, in her performance because she became the 4th overall draft pick. Now, I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but before Allen Iverson actually became, I think it was actually, I'm sorry, I don't remember all the details. It was either before he actually became a professional basketball player or during his NBA career. He got arrested. They were supposed to put him in jail for a long time for getting into a brawl at, I believe, a bowling alley or some sort of bar in Virginia where he's from. And it was some racial politics involved. And chairs were being thrown. They said that they tried to claim that he hit a woman in the head with a chair. He said, "I would never do something like that. Somebody called me the N-word. It was a white man. And, it was some racial stuff going on. And me and his crew, his friends had handled it." And, Allen Iverson, I believe that, again, like, I remember, again, sidebar, when I was growing up as a kid, hold on, I had the biggest crush on 2 men, Will Smith and Allen Iverson. I remember when I was 7 years old, I had his shoes, the Iversons, the Allen Iverson's 3s or something. It was like white, a little bit of red, I don't know. Anyway, but even as a kid, like, watching him play, seeing that he was kind of small, he was only 6 feet tall in stature, while Kennedy Carter, again, at parallel, she's only 5'9". Now I was saying, like, 6 feet tall for a man, 5'9" for a woman. They're tall, not in basketball height. Okay, so like the average height for the NBA is like 6'4", 6'5", and women's basketball is like 6'3". So compared to their peers on that court, they're both kind of tiny. Right, both Kennedy Carter and Allen Iverson kind of have a smaller stature. They kind of work harder, to really make themselves known, to stand out, and to really become efficient and have a high basketball IQ, which they both also have. And, just seeing that Kennedy Carter, she's still misunderstood, and she, her coach even said that she's misunderstood. And, seeing that parallel with Allen Iverson is very, very interesting. So for Kennedy Carter's rookie season, she played for the Atlanta Dream. She became the youngest player in WNBA history to score 30 points at 21 years when she put up 35 points against Seattle Storm. Kennedy Carter became sidelined for 6 games. So for 6 games, she didn't play. But once she returned, she scored 26 points in 26 minutes against the Los Angeles Sparks. She was named 2020 WNBA All-Rookie Team. I'm going to just read to you again like a little bit of a summary that I had typed up here. So in the year 2021, in July 2021, the Dream suspended Carter when she was still a part of the Atlanta Dream team. They suspended Carter indefinitely for conduct detrimental to the team. It says it was reported that before the suspension, Carter indicated she wanted to fight another Dream player who had asked her to improve her attitude during a game. So Carter did not play again for the Dream after the suspension, and the team traded her to the Los Angeles Sparks for the 2022 season. So again, like, that's where you can see the misunderstoodness. So during a freaking game, one of her own teammates in the Atlanta Dream said, "Hey, Kennedy, you need to change your attitude. Why are you acting woo?" And it says that she wanted to fight the team. Again, that's what they said in quotes, that she wanted to fight another Dream team member. I don't know if she actually tried to put hands on her, as she actually did, but it seemed like pretty much like things were really getting heated up. So they actually had to suspend her and let her go be a free agent and go on to the LA Sparks. And which is really unfortunate. Like, I can tell, like, Kennedy Carter, I don't know this woman from my can of paint, but I just know she's spectacular on that freaking basketball court, especially the game that she played last night. Yes, the freaking Chicago Sky and whipped Indiana Fever. Well, not whipped, but they won. It was, 88 points to 87. It was very close game. It had me on the edge of my seat, on the edge of this damn couch, and I was like, oh my god, come on, Angel, come on, Camilla, come on, Kennedy, come on. No, you know what, Marina Mabry, aka Marina Mabry, she knows she need her ass whooped for the way she was performing the other day. Did you know that her field goal score was 14% accuracy? All them twos she was trying to drop, brick. All them threes she was trying to drop, it was a brick. It was just so embarrassing. Like, Marina, girl, what is the problem? She's usually a beast on the court, right? She usually can step to anybody. She not hiding from nobody. She can put up some points, but like, it was like she was just worthless last night. I'm sorry. Now let me not take that back. She don't deserve violence against her, but they could have set her ass down on that bench. She ain't had no business playing all the way to the fourth quarter. Because that game could have easily, because remember, the Chicago Sky had the lead in that game, and then they completely blew it by the second and third quarter. I was like, ain't no way. And it's all because Marina Mabry, aka Marina Maybrook. But back to Chennedy Carter. So in the year 2022, so in her season of the Sparks, Carter played in 24 games and started 2 of those. She averaged 8.9 points, 1.9 rebounds, and 1.9 assists in 16.4 minutes per game in the season. And in the year 2023, Carter did not play in a WNBA season. So, of course, this year, 2024, she is now number 7 Chicago Sky amongst Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Dana Evans, Marina Maybrick, and some other people. So everyone knows how, again, I did a video about this when I was in LA vacationing a couple weeks ago about how Chennedy Carter had a flagrant 1 foul against Caitlin Clark for like really elbowing her. It looked like she called her a bitch during the freaking game. And again, like, that was completely uncalled for, unsportsmanlike. But people were saying, like, you know, before that incident that Caitlin Clark actually like elbowed her in the rib cage or something. Like, she was playing dirty, and like Chennedy Carter had to get her lick back. But you know, it's all a bunch of BS. Okay, you gotta have good sportsmanship. And like, if Chennedy Carter doesn't change, I hope that it doesn't, you know, her attitude doesn't affect her basketball career. Because again, this woman is talented and gifted, and it's because, like, it's just, again, like she said, that she has that chip on her shoulder. Like, she got drafted 4th overall pick, and it's like she still has to prove herself to herself and to others. And it's like, I think like she just has a little bit of anger inside, you know what I'm saying? So again, like, so in 2024, the Chicago Sky signed Carter for the 2024 season under head coach Teresa Weatherspoon. After a June 1st game against the Indiana Fever, the WNBA upgraded Carter's foul against Fever rookie Caitlin Clark to a flagrant 1 violation after reviewing Carter's shoulder shot to Clark that knocked her to the floor. Weatherspoon said Carter got caught up in the heat of the moment in an effort to win the game. I mean, girl, I guess, if you say so. Again, also, so Chennedy Carter also played overseas. She didn't just play for, you know, USA women's ball. Again, I see the parallels between her game, Chennedy Carter, and Allen Iverson. They're both, you know, smaller than their opponents and their peers. They have speed. They have great basketball IQs. They have this tenacity, this viciousness that they know, like, they're on a mission. As soon as they get that ball in their hands, they're on a mission to destroy. They seek and destroy and humiliate their opponents. Again, Chennedy Carter, aka Miss Hollywood. Okay, that's what they call her. That's what she calls herself, because she is a star. She shines so bright like a diamond on that goddamn basketball court. And hey, you know what? She's absolutely talented, an amazing, incredible woman as a WNBA player, and I cannot wait to continue seeing her thrive in the WNBA. What are you guys' thoughts below?